I've just read called All the Lonely People by Mike Gayle. There's a song in that. I really enjoyed this book. It's a story about Hubert Bird, an elderly widower, lives on his own, and the highlight of his life is the weekly phone calls from his daughter Rose, who checks up on him, though she lives in Australia. So Hubert's a bit of a sly little devil because he knows that Rose worries about him. He's made up a whole life for himself. He's even got a little notebook where he keeps notes of what he said he's done with who. He's got a group of friends who he talks about, their extended family Rose asks about. And of course he's caught out because Rose tells him that she's coming back for a visit and she'd like to take his little group of friends out to say thank you for all of their support and care for him while she's been unable to get there. So she wants to take them out because they helped him when he went for his cataract operation and all various things that he's done. And of course they're imaginary friends. Because Hubert basically is lonely. He stays at home watching TV with his adopted cat Puss, and all the exciting life that he talks about doesn't really happen. This is quite a gentle, funny at times, sad at times read. It's really well set out the way that it's done, because although we meet Hubert when he's elderly, it has flashbacks. So with alternate chapters, there's kind of flashbacks to when he left Jamaica for hoping for a better life when he came to the UK, how he meets his wife, the sort of discrimination that he and then the couple as a mixed race couple experience at the time of the Windrush generation. It's not done as a sort of preachy hammer blow kind of story. It's done as a story of a life, and it's very interesting for that. I think we've all felt a bit lonely at times, and we all know what it means to go off and have to do something on your own when really it would be nice to have a bit of sport or a bit of company to go with you. So from that point of view, it actually strikes a chord, and I thought there was a really good description as well. There's good descriptions throughout, but one that really struck a chord with me was when he comes over to the UK and he's met by his friend Gus, who over in Jamaica he remembers as being broad-shouldered, full of confidence, full of life, loud, jokey, and when he's met off the train in Southampton, poor old Gus looks very diminished and as if the troubles of the world are on his shoulders, and of course he's been in the UK a few months younger than Hubert. So Hubert decides, as his daughter's coming back, that he needs to either reconnect with his old friends or make some new ones. So this is really the story of him getting in contact with people that he lost touch with after a traumatic event in his life 5 years before, and then also reaching out to others when he is met by a newcomer to the building where he lives, or close to the building where he lives, who introduces herself because she's new to the area, single mum with a young child, and she's been going around knocking on doors trying to make friends with her neighbours, and of course most people are either out at work or don't answer their door, which initially Hubert's not too keen, but kind of he gets sucked in because she's so friendly, and this is the story of that. It's a story about loneliness, growing old, you know, family breakups. Really, there's a lot of everything in it, and I would thoroughly recommend this. It's a really good read, well written, and it's worth your time. So, All the Lonely People by Mike Gayle. It's a new book that came in last week, so it's on the shelf at Dawlish unless it's reserved, and you can reserve. The reservation systems are up and running. So you can either reserve online, or you can ask us to reserve things for you, or you can take a chance and come in the library and see if we have it on the shelf. So see you next week. Bye.